We're ready, Gus.
We're rolling, Ryan.
Are we?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. It's the Birds on a Wire internet radio show podcast with friends. Some current events. So I read this article, and it was posted in the Journal of Economic Behavior and Organization. It's from August 2015.
Sourced.
They said that although more frequent sex is associated with greater happiness, the link was no longer significant at a frequency of more than once a week. Increase sex up to once a week, couples get happier. Do the deed more than that, happiness kind of just idles and hits a plateau. Not sure I quite agree with that.
Yeah, I'd say twice a week at least.
My question is, who did they interview? And I want to know.
Librarians, probably.
I want to know more stats here.
Republicans.
Yeah. But to play devil's advocate, as a guy who's not getting laid routinely right now, I'd take once a week. That would make me a lot happier.
That'd be pretty solid. Yeah, definitely.
I'm not against it. If somebody's going to offer me sex once a week, I'm not going to say, ugh.
Well, yeah, once a week would be nice, but what would your ideal be?
Every 72 hours.
Yeah. No.
72 hours, every 3 days. That's all I need, because I need to do shit the other 2 days.
I'm glad you got your priorities.
On the
right.
third day, I'm going to be super horny, and I'm either going to masturbate or I'm going to have sex with a willing person.
Oh, see, I'm jerking off every day regardless. But sex, I think, yeah, twice a week minimum. I'd be happy with that. But like any less, then I'm going to be sad. That's a sad week.
So 72 hours would be 2.3. I'm having sex 2.3 times a week.
Oh, I got you.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
I would go with a solid 3. One time at the beginning of the week, one time at the end of the week. Something to look forward to, and then one time for the weekend, for the party. So.
What if it was 3 times a week, but only on the weekends? And the weekends is Friday after work till Monday morning.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday night, and then all the way through till technically Monday morning before you leave. So if you woke up Monday morning and that counted, would that be acceptable?
No.
It'd have to be spread out, definitely.
Because then the whole week you're just gonna be like itching in your pants, like just fucking. The weekend would be even that much more important to you.
Yeah, but as you get older, are you seriously uncontrollably horny to where you couldn't wait 5 days?
Yes. I'm too greedy. I would say it would have to be at least daily.
Gus is selfish.
I am. Whatever.
You've never.
I'm just honest, man. You guys can't
keep
be
it 100. Keep it 100.
You must have never been in love.
Why? Would you just cuddle to sleep? That's what happens when you watch rom-coms and fall
It's
asleep.
about intriguing conversations. And
no. You can combine both at the same time.
Building a life together. Wait, so you talk about the origin of life while you're fucking somebody doggy style? You're saying
No. That's a missionary one. That's
I like to get deep in more ways than one.
Oh.
So that's definitely a missionary.
I got a little hard there.
So good.
I got like a semi.
What's up?
Fucking mindful.
Well, it's not as...
Yeah. My mind was blown. Okay.
I'll blow your mind.
There was something to be had there. I'm sorry.
Blown, yeah.
Well, on a similar note, kind of dealing with the same subject of, I don't know, what rationing, or what is an adequate amount to not be excessive and to not be kind of, restricting yourself.
Socialism?
There was also another study done by Princeton University. Now, this is back in 2010, so we might have to adjust for inflation, but the lower a person's annual income falls below $75,000, the more unhappy he or she will be. However, no matter how much more than $75,000 per year that someone makes, they don't report a greater degree of happiness. So it seems as if $75,000 a year is that one time per week sex, but when it comes to money, it's the same thing.
That's
You're
the
not going to
magic
get
amount.
more happy the more money that you have.
This study
per
brought to
year.
you by Bernie Sanders for America.
So happiness does cost $75,000.
2010 numbers though, so we're going to go ahead and say 80.
Okay. happiness.
I mean, I'd be happy with
money does buy
$8,000 a year.
happiness, but money can't buy extra happiness, is what you're saying.
It can only buy so much happiness.
Money can buy happiness.
Or extra money.
Just
can't buy
only
happiness.
so much.
Money cannot buy
All of that.
exhilaration.
I would say that money can't buy happiness, but no money can lead to unhappiness.
I think definitely.
Because
Being broke is stressful, and it's hard to be happy when you're stressed.
yeah, when you have money or just enough money to like, I don't know, potentially pay all your bills, feed everyone that needs to be fed in whatever family or household you have, you're less worried about just day-to-day shit, and you can, have fun, with things that you like, or focus your attention onto things like that.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about that. You really focus on the things that really matter to you. Because money doesn't matter to anyone if you don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're a fisherman in, I don't know, say Costa Rica, and you're making $100 a week, if that's all it takes to get by, then that's going to be happy to you.
And you're doing
Exactly. So he doesn't have to worry about money. So he's like, oh, I'm good, I'm happy, and he can dwell on something else other than that bullshit.
So they're saying here, if you have sex once a week and make $75,000, let's say $80,000 a year,
You're living the
you're
dream.
an average bitch. Like you're just a happy motherfucker. Fuck you.
Okay.
No way. More sex, more money, more drugs, more
Amen.
fun.
Maybe people in different brackets define happiness differently.
Yeah, because I think just striving for something is happiness for me. Like going for the next thing is just fun for me. Because I hate being stuck in the mud and just being like, and that's what I do when I'm poor. I just sit and do fucking nothing.
I mean, I've always had a really enticing B plan of moving to Costa Rica and teaching surfing lessons and living in a hut and
That sounds fucking amazing.
just like, yeah. I mean, that's like, it's a very enticing B plan. That
I have a friend that
I can
literally
see
does
Gus
that.
doing that.
yeah, I can definitely.
Sound
I mean, I
like,
like this.
You sound like a
Like a
little
bartender at night.
bitch ass millennial, like
No, my buddy
spoiled white kid right
Fuck
now.
the iPads.
I just want to
Fuck HBO.
world peace, and I'm not going to spend my money on shit that propagates this fucking lifestyle, man. I'm out of here.
One life at a
Dad,
time.
can you help me with my rent this month?
Somebody could give me a ride home.
I mean,
Can somebody take me to the airport? Can I use your
I
miles?
gotta get out of your country.
I'm going to use my dad's points for Marriott. I'll stay down in Costa Rica to Marriott.
until I find a sweet hut.
Just a regular room, not a suite.
Yeah.
I'm so done
Well,
with staying in suites.
I mean,
They're so high class shit.
but I'm gonna get a king size with floor to ceiling windows. It's fucking Costa Rica.
Beachfront dog. Beachfront. Yeah, so that's a good idea though. We all make fun of that because we fucking envy that. I would love to fucking do that. Who wouldn't?
Yeah,
Just to go off and just be happy and not have to worry
Just
about
like
shit,
you don't have any future plans.
Yeah.
You just like chill on the beach with
You're like
fucking
James Bond.
surf lessons
Beginning of
tattooed on your
Skyfall.
chest.
Not contributing at all.
So, what about health
You
insurance?
contributed to happiness. Dude,
about
I just
health
won't get
insurance?
sick, man. I'll just have a sick surfer bod.
Oh yeah.
Get a little infection, just die. That's what
Just
they're-
real tan, little blonder.
How much oil? How much?
I'm just gonna have a bathtub of it.
Good morning. Dip yourself in, brother.
Don't even have to shower. Just jump in the tub of oil.
What's that first step? It's
Down your-
slippery.
That tub of oil. It's starting to go bad. Dip yourself quick.
So as I was driving down
What?
the highway,
top layer off and just
go.
dive right in.
I'm sorry.
as I was driving down the highway, stuck in traffic a little bit, so I wasn't really driving that fast. I was listening to the radio, and Taylor Swift was on.
I
Your
love
favorite.
Her. I love Taylor.
My opinion of Taylor Swift is that she has to be the biggest whore in the music
All right,
industry
wait.
ever, because every song she writes about is a breakup or a new boyfriend, right? So
like
if
a
you
bad breakup.
but if you go ahead and assume that every song that's about a boy is about a different boy, she literally has
She's the common
had
denominator.
like, I don't know, 50 to 60 boyfriends.
Well, have you listened to the song Blank Page or whatever? Or Blank Space, that's what it's called. She's like, I've got a long list of lovers.
Yeah.
Like she said, yeah, she's
she's
admitting
fucked
she's a
people?
whore.
I don't see, but that's the thing.
I thought she was like celibate. Like she had like this big.
That's what I thought at first.
Is that why they break up all the time? Because there's like
they're not getting any.
Because she's like,
because they're not. They're making over 75,000,
and they're not getting laid once a week. That's what
Jonas
you
Brothers
need.
said, "Fuck that."
See, proof.
Nick Jonas is hot.
Jonas was like, "Fuck
Science.
that! I'm taking my Jonas Brothers ring off and porking all these girls."
It's like
And he used the word pork like a 45-year-old man in 1995.
So she is promoting herself out to the public as something she's not, because honestly, listening to her music, I think she's a big whore. So if she showed interest in me and I was another fellow musician, I would say, man, I'm gonna fuck. I'm about to fuck. I'm gonna fuck this. I'm gonna fuck Taylor Swift and be a song. How many? And then all of a sudden you get there and she's not trying to fuck. She's not trying to fuck. What the fuck is that all? It's like going to a bar as a normal American male in college and taking home a girl. She goes home with you, right? Guaranteed to fuck, right? Mm-hmm. And she doesn't do anything.
So like,
it's the same thing.
Records and stands around. Like,
yeah, you date Taylor Swift, and that's what she's doing in your house. She's like walking around, looking at your unframed posters that are hanging up with thumbtacks.
Torn because they move with you every year.
Yeah, they got they have like at least 5 different holes in each corner.
Got a couple of those.
Jimi Hendrix poster. You're unique.
Bob Marley with a bunch of little Bob Marleys.
Whoa, a jersey up on the wall, like.
I bought that
With thumbtacks.
I have that.
Is that a pop? Oh man, so you're just naming things in my room at this point.
Naming my room.
Yeah.
That fucking hospital bed thing.
But that's all she does. She admires all these
even though you don't serve.
She admires all these things. She lets you make out with her. As soon as your hand goes below the waist,
Slap.
or she's pulling it up. Like you're a fucking creep or something. We're in our upper 20s. Yeah. I know when I want to fuck and when I don't want to fuck.
When do you not want to fuck?
I bet she's got a really long one.
I need
after like a really bad Subway experience. I'm probably not going to want to have sex or
Jared Fogle.
Yeah,
that kind of experience.
Or sometimes it's after I work out too hard. My dick kind of wants to hibernate because blood flow needs to go to other places.
Jacked at that time.
No, well, because you're not pumping big weight like I am, bro.
Pump the rocks.
I mean,
he pumps Gus's for breakfast.
He pumps the rocks, guys.
Whatever.
What? Audience, Gus pumps the rocks. That's gonna be a new workout
actually.
T-shirt.
Just go in there and it's a bag of sand. Just pump some rocks.
It sounds hard, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Well, anyway, when I work out, I feel like, everything's just swollen because all that muscle and protein, bro. And my dick is just, kind of, all right, I'll take a break.
You guys take the blood.
Yeah, I'll take a break. Like, I'll be a team player here. And I'll take the knee. I'm going to look like shit, but you guys, you guys just give it back when you can.
Don't worry, I'll just be a shriveled little earthworm.
Yeah, here, you can borrow this milk. What? I don't know. What do you lend to a neighbor? What do you lend to a neighbor? Here's a screwdriver. You never get it back.
Sugar, man.
You never get it back.
Lend me some sugar.
Is it always? Wait, what?
Pour some sugar on me.
So you let your neighbor ask you for a screwdriver. You give it to her. She never gives it back.
I understand. I get that, but I'm talking about the actual
that's why
thing
my dick's small, okay? It's because my shoulders are too big.
They haven't given it back.
It's proportioned.
Yeah.
So the weed whacker's still in their garage.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
I forgot where this started.
Yeah, I don't know where his dick and his shoulders came, but it was head, shoulders, dick, and shoulders, dick, and
Taylor
shoulders.
Swift.
This all started with Taylor Swift.
She always
Anyway,
thinks about
that's
my dick.
how it goes on. So I guess really, maybe I'm mistaken in that if she doesn't fuck, then I hate her even more.
Yeah,
because she's a fucking tease.
Expectations.
Yeah,
but if she does fuck, she's a whore.
Yeah.
So, and you hate her if she's a whore?
So just don't
I'm not
ever hang
interested
out with
in her
Taylor
then.
Swift.
You know what I mean?
Like, do you think
I don't want
to.
I don't want to be hanging out with her and holding her hand in Kroger because we're going out to get ice cream in a red box.
She's taller than you.
Don't fuck with my fantasy. I don't fuck around and tell you what's
And she's
stupid
gonna
or
be
what's
wearing
not.
heels, and everybody's gonna be looking at her and be like, "Hey, who's that guy with all the penis blood in his shoulders?"
All right, so we're going to play a little improv game called Back in My Day. So we're going to throw out a noun, person, place, thing, whatever, and you're supposed to kind of make a one-liner joke using that noun, but every joke starts off with back in my day. So example would be, if somebody gave me the noun Facebook, I would say, back in my day, we didn't have Facebook. We only poked the Pillsbury Doughboy. So you started all off with back in my day, use the noun to make a joke. And that's what we're going to play.
It's a really funny example.
I'm very clever and also a unique artist.
Wow.
So
puts a lot of pressure
Gus
on me.
has a random noun generator pulled up, so he can
All right,
throw
this
them
is
out.
great.
I like that.
Well, Sam is going to go first.
Oh.
And let's randomly generate
All
a
right.
noun.
Gore-Tex.
Oh, goodness.
What Gore-Tex? What is that?
It's waterproof
Pass.
material.
Pass. I do that.
Back in my day, we didn't have Gore-Tex. Prohibition kept us dry.
Yeah! That was a joke! That was an actual joke.
Proud of that one.
Sam, you're a bitch.
All right. I'm looking for more proper nouns.
Or no. Well, Gus already went, so Gus stole.
Are
we'll go
proper
that way
nouns
then.
better?
Any noun, yeah. A proper noun is the title. Like Facebook is a proper noun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey, Gus, I got one for you. You ready? George
he
Clooney.
just went.
Well, he barely went.
He just stole the
He
thunder.
picked
Oh,
the
I
own
just
word,
said
though.
the best one of all
He
time.
just said the best one of
But
all
he
time.
picked his own word.
How about it's not anyone's turn? If you have a good one, then you say it.
All right, yeah, that's even better then.
All right, a firewall.
Back in my day, we didn't have a firewall. We had a wall to keep out Hispanics. That's my day.
Your day is Donald Trump's future.
Back in my day, we didn't have a firewall. We used condoms to keep the viruses out.
Gus is crushing this game. Are you looking up the jokes? I think it's not a
Philip
noun
will be
generator. It's a this game
right.
joke generator.
I've got another good one. Canada.
I can't think of it.
Back in my day, we didn't have Canada. We had inbred sisters to make fun of instead. Sisters? I don't know.
Back in my day, we didn't have Canada. We had Canada. Damn.
Little emphasis.
Back in my day, you'd never catch a Canadian north of the U.S. They'd be under us.
I don't even know if that's the rule format.
Because we fuck them. You just say back in my day. That's
Oh,
it.
that's
You don't
all
have
I
to
have to
say
say.
didn't have. You could just say
Oh,
back in my
well,
day. Facebook didn't
I
send
see.
requests to me. My mom did, or I don't know.
Oh, that makes the game a little easier.
Yeah, you don't
I
have to
was
say
really
we
just
didn't have.
I got one.
I thought
Even
the
though you're
example was
crushing
so
it, you
funny.
need
I
to
didn't.
continue doing whatever you're doing.
All right, yeah, I'm not gonna
You're
change.
crushing it. You can do that.
Never change. Brochures.
Ooh. Back in my day,
I just like the beginning of that one.
in 5th grade, we used to have to make fucking brochures. It made no fucking sense.
But we
had to
did.
We made brochures for like a school project. I'm just mad about it now because I heard the word brochure. I don't
Actually,
give
this
a
is a
fuck
great
about this
chance
game
to-
anymore.
Yeah,
I
even a
hate
joke.
that
I
fucking
think
brochure.
all 5th graders had to do. I had to do a brochure.
It had to be laminated. I fucking hate
Yeah,
it.
and I don't have access to a laminator.
Yeah, and we had
I
to go to the
still don't.
library.
I still don't know.
Back
I'm
in
an
my day.
adult and I would know where to laminate something. Where do you go?
Kinko's?
Kinky.
All right. Well, I'd have to ask you. Sorry. And I
don't
didn't
even
know.
know- I
I
don't even
didn't
know
know
that's
you
true.
back then. So what the fuck would I have done?
You're screwed.
Sucked a dick.
Asked my mom. She'd be like, "We can't afford it.
We have to go to the library.
Well, you have to go to public library.
Yeah, we don't afford internets here.
A laminate? What is she, a fucking liberal? You gonna laminate it? Next thing you know, they're gonna take all our goddamn money out of our bank accounts and our guns."
They didn't laminate the Constitution.
Science.
I got back in my day. What accent? Back in my day, science was fucking bullshit. I mean, like, seriously, everybody loved Jesus.
I knew there was a Jesus joke to be had there.
It was. I mean, it's.
Back in my day, you didn't need a man to pay your bills. You had science. That didn't make sense either. I kind of liked
You
it.
really went down into the depths. If you explained that one for us, we'd probably get it.
Science. I already said that.
Just science. You already said that was the first.
Fireplace.
That's not even on the list.
You said science again, giving us the same word.
Fireplace. I said fireplace.
I knew he had a joke generator.
Firewall. he's like, I got to do firewall again. I think it was a good one. Fireplace.
Canada.
Back in my day.
All right, no one wants to do fireplace.
I got one.
Fireplace.
Back in my day, we didn't have fireplaces. We just burned Jews.
Oh God.
Well, right.
I respect that joke. It's not funny.
Back in my day, fireplaces were made by Americans, not the Amish.
Yeah.
Isn't that an electronic fireplace
Yeah,
though?
I think it's really
Is that
actually it's
confusing?
really
I don't
economical.
think. Wait,
Like the Amish make electronic fireplaces.
that's not true.
Yeah, and they sell them
Woodless stoves.
like Dutch ovens.
They're called
I
woodless
thought that's
stoves.
a fart under a blanket. That's where that comes from Amish life?
I don't think so. These are new. They're being sold on the internet.
Dutch ovens?
No.
My parents started doing the Dutch oven. That's how I learned about it. My dad, no, my
made
dad
it
Dutch
up.
ovened my mom, and they told me like what had happened, and they said it was
that
one of the
term's
fun
been
because it was
around.
like one of the first times they doinked, even though I didn't catch on to that until I was older. But it was like early in the relationship, and he Dutch ovened her, and he was like, that's how they knew they'd get along because they both thought it was funny.
Is that when you were conceived?
I thought you were saying
No,
that,
my brother was first.
I thought you were saying that they doinked the first time they doinked, they told you about it. I was like, no.
Ryan, that's
last
not
night,
possible.
We doinked like, oh, that's.
I was in
Dutch ovened your
heaven
mom.
listening. I was a little baby angel.
Pre-angel.
No, I
There's a
was.
gleam in your father's eye.
I think there's like something somebody made up where like unborn babies are like angels or something, and then they go to be a baby and they forget about their angel life or something. It's some
just wanna go back.
bullshit.
That makes a lot of
fiction
sense,
story.
actually.
Yeah,
I like Buddha.
Yeah, people are always wondering where they go when they die, but I imagine it's pretty similar to the place you were before you were born.
Exactly. The nothingness.
yeah. Wow. That brings up the point: is your soul everlasting or eternal?
What is a soul?
What's the difference?
Eternal means no beginning, no end.
Everlasting means no
Everlasting means no end.
end. Oh yeah, I would say eternal then.
I would say
It doesn't make sense that they would just come out of nowhere.
everlasting. So everlasting, you said there's no
Everlasting
beginning, no
would
end.
mean both ways, infinity both ways.
No, that's
So-
eternal. Oh,
Right.
Everlasting means just no end.
You're right. Correct. So everlasting means you start somewhere, but you never end.
Oh well, yeah, eternal then.
And then eternal would be
Both
infinity both
Yeah,
ways.
I think we're all just energy that's transferred somehow.
Yeah, I agree with that. Is that what you would call a soul? Because I need a better definition of that term.
Whatever you want it to
I
be,
think
bro.
soul and spirit are pretty similar in my book. Your essence, your metaphysical essence,
What's metaphysics?
beyond physical.
That's meta, bro.
That was a meta joke.
Yo,
Yo.
Bro.
Meta world peace.
fucking that's fucking pants on top of pants. That's meta. Whoa, you wore socks because you had to wear socks. That's meta, bro.
What?
Anything that's just weird is meta, right? I think
I don't know about that.
I don't know anything that's weird is meta. Like, whoa, you're being meta right now.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
Man, you're drawing a tree on a piece of paper. Meta.
Yeah.
That's meta?
You're getting closer.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll
I
take
know what
it.
meta is. So anyway, that's what souls are.
We got another word for us after we go down this fucking rabbit hole.
Geography.
Back in my day, we actually were taught geography on colorful maps and not just bullshit Google. Boom.
Boom.
Still got it.
Bullshit Google.
Not as good as Gus, but go.
Yeah. Always not good.
Back in my day, geography was us and them.
That's pretty good.
That was good.
Nice. Yeah.
I love the isolationism.
Yeah, that keeps coming out.
I love
That's because we keep talking with southern accents. That's why.
yeah, the more like
Back in my day.
like the more of a bigot you kind of like joke around to be, you end up doing a southern accent. Like, oh, I want to joke around and make a bigot joke.
You can't not.
Well, God damn it, now I'm gonna make me one.
Exactly.
Can't not.
And I'm gonna find you.
Get a little backwoods. And now is it more Mississippi or Alabama that you're shooting for there?
I'm gonna touch you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you where I'm from. I'm gonna show you all 50 fucking states, boy. I'll show you that much.
Why am I laughing so hard at that?
Fuck, I'll show you 48, not the fucking Alaska and Hawaii,
that's too far.
disconnected fucks.
What about Puerto Rico?
It's not a state, bro.
Puerto
It's a
Rico.
Commonwealth.
Yeah, but
Guam.
I still like them.
Man,
I'd
fuck
go
Guam.
There we go. There's a statement about Guam.
Guam. I always thought Guam was like near China. Is it?
Where is it exactly?
It's in the
it's like-
Pacific.
Is it near China?
No, it's more near like Japan.
Yeah.
We had a kid in our 5th grade class. He was
Ryan's not
born
too
in
far.
Guam.
I fucked a girl from Guam.
I didn't.
Was she an American born there?
Yes.
They're called
That doesn't
Chamoran.
count.
Called Chamoran.
What do you mean? Like her.
Well, she's not Guamese or whatever.
Well, she was
But
born in Guam.
she's American. She's just like a white. She's just a white chick.
Yeah, she's a white chick.
Yeah. Well, that's what this kid was in our 5th grade class too. His name's Adam. Shout out Adam. What up? He's a big fucking nerd. And he shit himself.
Fucking idiot.
Adam, I'm sorry, bro. We're not Facebook
I don't think we're supposed to
friends,
use the
so-
first and last names then.
Oh, you're not?
Probably not.
Oh, we're gonna say Adam. Beep. But this motherfucker, dude, he was a nerd, and he lived in like the thing is when he first got there, I was like, oh man, he's a nerd, and I was even a nerd. I was fat. I had a flat top.
He was the
and
nerd
I wore
to the
glasses,
nerd.
but I knew I was cool deep down. I
not
knew
wearing
one
glasses
day.
anymore?
Me? No, I got LASIK, bro.
Lucky.
It was a joke. You just said it.
Oh. Anyway, I had a flat top. I was fat. And like weird fat, like doughy fat. Not, oh, that guy's got muscle fat. It was little kid,
Yeah, you're
awkward,
growth
side
stage,
tit.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
pudgy
side tit.
stage. Yeah. Everybody has a pudgy stage, except for this guy.
I didn't.
And
Well, when I was born, yeah. I was pretty.
and I wore glasses, and we were poor, so my glasses like were really ugly, you know, and they were like really circle. I looked like a lesbian. I looked like I'd be killing
See
it
the
right
picture.
now.
That's a pretty good.
If I still, if
I can
I'd-
see the picture in my head right now. It's
If I
perfect.
still look that way now, I bet I'd get more girls,
Soft face.
and I would be eating so much pussy
with your dick between your legs.
crushing it.
with my dick blood in my shoulders.
All up in there.
But when I saw him, I said, "Man, he's worse than me." You know, like he's more of a nerd
Right.
than I am. By the way he walked kind of like
It's a
he had a
fun
stroke
realization.
or something. You know, when kids got the weird leg, but he didn't. He just was unathletic. Anyway,
it's funny.
He was like a normal, you know, mindset person. Like he didn't have issues. He wasn't like a slow kid or anything. But anyway, he's just a really big nerd. Anyway, we have field day, fun. We come back and we have to go to our respective rooms for, I don't know, 30 minutes. And I guess apparently he had to shit. And he went and he shit. And he somehow was shitting while the bell rang to go to the bus. So he never had to go back to class. Hence why, well, spoiler alert, he shit himself and he got on the bus. That's how he made it to the bus. And like the teacher didn't see it because the bell was ringing and everyone was leaving when he just like snuck and got on the bus and like tried to run and covered up the fact that he shit all over himself. I mean, all over himself. He had shit all over his pants, all over his shirt, inside, outside, everything. I don't know what happened in there. I don't think to this day anyone does because I don't even think he even told his parents. He just cried himself to sleep that night. But he got on the bus and everyone started smelling him. And so there was literally like 4 rows of seats between people and him, and everyone was talking about him. He's up there crying like a little bitch.
Poor guy.
That's so bad.
That's the type of thing that really fucks with you.
He joined ISIS.
I mean, honestly, I don't. Maybe we're not Facebook friends because he did. You know, he axed himself or something. That day.
He shit all over himself.
But he got on the bus. I would have gone to my teacher like a normal human being and say, "Hey, I shit myself. Can you help me out here?" You know, I'm really not comfortable getting on the bus. There's a couple high schoolers on there that are really going to tear me apart for doing this.
I feel like it would be slightly more embarrassing.
Yeah, no, to go to your teacher.
Yeah, no. To the bus.
Yeah, he thought he was going to slip by and no one would notice, crack a window.
Crack
he just
a window covered in
cracks the
shit.
bus window.
He's got the back door open.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this will work. This will work. All right, I'm good.
Maybe the whole time he was crying just because he was like, poor strategy,
Yeah.
I made a bad decision. I'm smarter than this.
I'm sure he was.
Even that
Shit, he
fat
followed
kid
through.
with glasses and a flat top's back and laughing at me.
I'll never be Facebook friends with him.
And maybe that's what it is. I bet I've sent a request and it's still pending. If I go and look at it, I bet it would be.
I hope so.
They need to bring back Ricky Lake. Ricky Lake was my shit.
Oh, I love her. She looks hot now.
She was the first time. She was the first person I
didn't have
considered.
cable, right?
Yeah, that was UPN. That was a UPN thing.
Oh yeah,
going on
definitely
right here.
UPN. I had UPN.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
UPN.
We had
UPN, WB Fox.
Remember Wayne's Brothers?
NBC.
Wayne's Brothers at like 10 o'clock or 11
Wayne's
o'clock.
Brothers. I had Homeboys in Outer Space was a UPN show.
Classic.
Homeboys in Outer Space. That was good. Moesha.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of Moesha.
I watched a lot of Martin.
Sister.
Martin. Yeah, Martin was on
Sister,
Fox,
sister.
right?
No, it was on UPN. Well, I
Was it
watched it
on
on UPN. Or BET. I'm not really sure. I think BET was
I didn't
free.
have BET.
We had the WB. I remember UPN was the shit.
I remember I found the WB. Like I wasn't aware that it existed, and I was just flicking through the stations one time as a poor kid, like pretty much trying to say, is there another one out there? You know, I was 33, 34, 35, 30, and it was, I think it was 43 or 41.
Ours was 18. The original.
Ours was and it was 43. And I said, Mom, Dad, I found another channel. Like, oh my God. Dawson's Creek was on WB.
Sabrina.
Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven. That guy was a raper.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, no, that was ABC. He was a real raper.
Who,
The preacher.
Yeah, the dad.
Yeah, they came out about that a few months ago.
Or he was like a kid. Damn. He was a kid fucker.
Yeah.
Or something. He did something.
Yeah,
I
think he was like a Jared.
Pedophile.
What is it with TV dads?
I don't know.
You play a dad on TV. You just
I feel like fucking kids. Bob Saget probably does.
Just two.
Bob Saget, no,
What is it?
He curses it all. He gets it all out on the.
And he fucks prostitutes. My man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's still
If
crushing
you need to
regular
fuck
bros.
and you're having issues fucking, you go to a prostitute. Don't you fuck a kid or rape somebody.
I feel like he chooses.
He doesn't. I think he's fine.
Like he could have.
I'm not looping him in.
He chooses to pay.
Yeah, he chooses to pay. I feel like.
Oh,
yeah, it's easier.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's easier. But the
Like,
thing
he
is,
can go to the club and
he's
get
not
laid.
fucked up in the head like these other people and like raping or
Yeah, no, he's
child
not
fucking.
a violent, aggressive dude. I don't think.
He's just having sex the old-fashioned way.
Well, we probably thought of the other ones as well up until.
Okay.
Anyway,
Aside, I have a question for you all. So, I've been recently thinking about this because of my Pandora station that I turned it on, Childish Gambino, and I feel that. And on Childish Gambino Pandora station, Kid Cudi plays on it a lot. But I feel like they did a switcheroo. Like they both signed an agreement that Kid Cudi said, okay, I'm going to stop rapping and start acting. And Childish was like, I'm going to stop acting and start rapping. I feel like they did that around the exact same time. And it really kind of weirds me out and how similar they are at rapping and whatnot and how similar they are at like acting as well. I don't know. I thought that was just really strange realization.
Is this like a Bruce Wayne Batman situation?
Yeah, kind of.
Are they the same person?
Yeah, have we seen them in the same place? That's the
Right.
question.
Or it's like Adele and Sam Smith.
I get them confused all the time.
Who retired? Sam Smith retired, right? Recently.
And Adele started.
And then Adele started back up with that single.
It can only be one.
Hail
yeah,
from
she
the
went down
other
from-
side.
That's it.
So it's Sam Smith.
Was Adele in here?
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'll turn off that
Musical guest.
clip of the song.
Yeah, pause it real quick.
But no, I think, and they're both, somewhat heavy set.
Yeah.
Or he used to be at least, I
They
guess.
both like men.
His face is fat.
He's got a chubby face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a tall guy.
And she's a big old bitch.
So they're totally the same person too.
She knows how to wield it.
Or he's a big bitch.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Wink.
But they go in and out at the same time. So I think that's another.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
Exactly.
Yeah. I need to go.
Who are some
stop
other
jacking off
artists
to
like
Sam Smith.
that?
Burn all your clothes.
What?
Who are some other artists like that who are one appears and then the other disappears?
Michael Jackson and Justin Bieber.
Justin
Doesn't
Bieber
make
and
any
everyone
sense.
else.
They're the same.
Fuck Justin
Dude, like,
Bieber and his little fucking face.
He Peter Pan, Justin Bieber, like just put his soul
Michael
in the
Jackson's
younger
got that
body.
money, man.
Honestly, I want
Neverland.
Justin Bieber to die in a car wreck.
He probably will. But like at 90.
He's not that bad.
I bet he's an asshole.
He is
I
an
bet he's the
asshole.
biggest
I
asshole.
wanna stab him.
Thing is, if he was cool, they always show those clips that he stops his own concerts when people are not agree.
Like aggressive?
One of the ones he stopped his own concert because they were kind of clapping off beat a little bit. Really?
That's hard to believe.
But they weren't.
Terrible rhythm.
But they weren't. They were a little. It was like a little off, and some people were. It was kind of one of those. Like it just lasted too long because people were clapping a little too early and some were clapping on time.
He's like, you guys don't deserve me.
So you're a professional. Figure that shit out and fucking power through it. That means you suck and you can't keep your own goddamn beat without, listening to the crowd. Right. And
that's probably true.
The way he did it, he could have stopped and been cool about it.
They're like, hey guys, can you really quit your shitty clapping?
Like, if you're going to clap, you might as well clap on beat. You fucking little bitch. I paid $80 to see you tonight, and you're going to talk to me like I'm some piece of shit housekeeper. I'm going to fuck you senseless.
Sexually?
I like the housekeeper thing, though. That makes me kind of turned on.
I fucking hate Justin Bieber.
I don't like him either.
I hope he gets AIDS from a tattoo.
From Charlie Sheen.
He gets tattooed by the same guy who tattooed Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen just gives him AIDS.
Just straight up.
I hope they get hammered, fucked up hammered.
Hey Justin, you want to do some blood transfusions?
And Orlando Bloom actually just takes blood out of Charlie Sheen, gives it to Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber.
Why does Orlando Bloom have to broker that thing?
Because Justin fucked Orlando Bloom's girlfriend and rubbed it in his face.
Oh, you're gonna give Orlando an opportunity to get back at him.
To revenge. Yeah, Alyssa's coming back.
You're cool, bro, man.
Thanks, dog. I like it. I like his blonde hair.
He's always thinking.
Throwback.
Always thinking of the other guy.
I'm not sure who I want to beat up more, Justin Bieber or the kid who played Joffrey on Game of Thrones.
But he's dead now, so that's okay.
Wait, yeah. Do you actually want to beat up the actor?
Yeah, if I saw him in real life walking down the road, I wouldn't go, "Oh, you're in Game of Thrones." I would say, "Joffrey, die, bitch, die," and I'd stab him. I'd stab him and go to jail. And everyone's like, "Whoa, why this guy?" I'm
he's a bitch.
You
just stand there waiting
King
for the
of the
cops
North
with your knife.
King of the North, bitch.
I felt that with Harry Potter, and the
Malfoy.
And the Sorcerer's
I
Stone.
wanted to stab him. Now I'm okay with it. He's just a shitty actor.
Yeah, I don't know anything about.
See him get him to the Greek.
Yeah, that was a good catch.
Oh yeah.
I want to play another improv game.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Famous last words. Same kind of question where we throw out a random noun, and when the suggestion is thrown out, someone needs to complete the last words of that noun. Example on here, another Facebook example, the famous last words of MySpace. Somebody says MySpace is the noun. Facebook dies.
Cardboard. Heavy rain.
Makes me heavier.
Homeless man sweat.
Damn it, Walmart.
I'm gonna reincarnate as a box cutter.
Fuck you, Bobby the box cutter.
All right, next.
Bagpipe.
That's my
Get that shit off my yard.
That's like a dead whale.
You're blowing in my asshole this whole time.
Panda.
I wasn't that horny anyways.
I'd rather die than fuck her.
It's good with that.
She's fat.
She's so fat.
A biracial bitch.
She's so fat.
Reindeer.
Fucking Rudolph.
Tree.
Rudolph, watch out.
Yeah.
Santa, why do you have that shotgun?
Is Rudolph drunk?
Yeah.
Boom. It's just a leg, Santa. It'll heal, I promise. Get that shotgun out of here.
Vacuum.
This sucks.
Nice.
That was a good one.
I don't know.
Babies.
Baby's famous last words. Mama.
I just want to be a grown up.
Going back to heaven.
Jesus said this was happening to me.
Is it famous last words? And
Hey,
famous
look, I
first
can
words at
walk
the same time?
across the road.
I feel like an old Jewish man.
You're not my mom.
Hey, what are we doing at Planned Parenthood?
Ooh, is this candy?
No, I don't want free Subway. I can't eat solid food yet.
Coming out early.
It's Jared giving them.
Bleach, does that mean soda?
Ooh, look at this Gatorade in the garage.
Hey, you forgot me on top of your car.
Wow.
I don't think my seatbelt's buckled.
Wow, it's really breezy up on top of the Escalade.